And meanwhile, I may just be saying that, oh, okay, just calm down. They say, what do you mean to calm down? I need a break from something like this. She just said, no problem. Hello, guys.
Hello, guys.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Sam.
And I'm Yemi.
And we are
the Faf Tribe.
All right. Thank you for joining our family. If it's the first time you are seeing us, we are a young couple in Liverpool. We try to share it. Well, we've started sharing a bit of our processes from when we met, how we met. So there are a couple of videos for you to catch up on before this one. But if you're here, maybe just watch this and then go watch others. Today, okay, before I talk about today, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, from the studio, we see that there are more people that have not subscribed. More people watch than subscribe, that kind of thing. So the percentage of people that watch, I don't know the percentage, but it's like 3 to 4 to 1, that kind of thing. That's okay. So, but I mean, if you are new, please like, share, and subscribe. If you are old and you have not subscribed, are you a wish?
What are you doing?
Are you a wish? Okay, we're talking about long distance relationship. I never imagined that there was going to be a day that I'm going to talking about this, because in my head, I did not think that my relationship with Jamie was going to work, because I'm not a long distance person. I would say that I don't want to jump the gun, but I would say that looking at it holistically, it helped. But there were things. All right, so I mean, I'll just keep quiet. I'll let Yemi talk and then.
Okay, so mine is kind of different because and funny because I've had the experience before, though it was not a serious experience. But my past relationship were online. My friends that I shared, they are aware of this story, and I've had 2 relationships. The first was only Facebook. Oh my God, I'm a serious person, but this.
You are not serious.
Kai. The first was Facebook, and then we moved down to WhatsApp, and then the other one, it was almost serious, but I saw it that this one is not something that we tried meeting up, but it didn't work. And these people were in Lagos. We were in Lagos together.
It cannot work. No, it's true now.
So we didn't get to see. So everything that we were doing was online.
Work.
Even video call. We had video call, I think once or twice. It was online, so we didn't meet. So it was more like a long distance relationship. So having to now get to.
It was not long distance. Okay. It was a virtual relationship. Long distance is long distance. This one is.
But guys, at least we are not seeing now.
But that's virtual relationship.
So guys, when I got to meet Sam, and then we realized that it was going to be a long distance relationship, I saw that this one was a very serious one, and we have to find ways to balance it, find ways to know how to manage this relationship, that it won't crash. It wasn't a simple one, because there was a day I had a call with him and I was just crying that God, I finally met somebody that is serious, and then he has to leave me alone. He has to leave me. But then we had to find ways to manage to manage this relationship down to this time. We started our long distance relationship from 25th of November 2022. That was when he traveled to the United Kingdom. So yeah, it wasn't really a good feeling, because we knew that it would require more work and more attention, because we were not seeing, but then we have to be in touch. We have to connect to allow the relationship keep going. So it wasn't really an easy one. And at that time I was in school, So having to balance, we have to do video calls, we have to pray together, we have to do
See,
all of
if
those
you are in a
things.
long distance relationship and you don't do video calls, there's problem. And continue. I'm just giving you a
we
just.
had to, and brothers and sisters, if I want to, I remember those times when he will ask me, can I call you? No, there was a time he just called me directly, and I'm like, hey brother, you can't just call me. I'm in the hostel, you can't just call me like that. So I had to go and change. I think I was on singlet that day, so I had to go and change. I wore shirt. So he said something like, so because I want to call you, you had to go and change. I said, why wouldn't I? Do you expect me to just, no, I'm a sister. I have standards.
The problem is that, when you start dating somebody, you expect to see the vulnerable side of them. I'm not saying that you expect to see them naked or anything. I'm saying you expect to see them not made up, that kind of thing. You expect to see them, if it was physical. There's a time you will catch them. You will catch them. Yeah. The hair will be rough. The face will not be made up. But if it's online, oh God.
But I wasn't doing makeup.
They will be fine every day. They will be beautiful every day. Of course,
we have to look demure, No.
The thing is. So there's that, and the feeling of settling down with somebody that you have not really known it was tricky for me, because I was thinking that how was I going to do it? How were we going to do it? From myself, she spoke about her previous relationship. Myself, I had a relationship before I left school, final year, and very good lady, but when I went to Jos,
served in Jos.
Yes, I served in Jos, NYSC. When I went to Jos, the thing was just not Justin.
It can't just.
Yeah, so it was not, but because all those things was not working.
Yeah.
It not look as if your relationship is not working. That kind of thing. It not looks like the person is a bad person. It not looks like, so long distance relationships sometimes can have an effect in our minds, right? So when I went, especially when I started dating Yemi, you want to know what is she doing now? What is she doing now? What is she doing? Not like, is she talking to someone else? No. What is she doing now? You want to know the strength of her loyalty at that point. So these were the thoughts. So when I was already thinking that maybe I'll go and maybe come back first and just be around for like another 2 weeks and go again, until I came to the UK and flight ticket was giving me bass boost. I say, my sister. So how did you feel when I traveled?
Oh my God, it wasn't really.
I heard she cried.
It wasn't a good one, because I cried.
It was a good one that I traveled.
No, it was a good one that I traveled, but the feeling of not having your partner around.
Because we had just dated for like 2 months.
2 months, yeah. It was just 2 months, guys. So I was not happy, But then I remembered crying down. I was just trying to hide my face from Faye.
Yeah, shout out to Faye. That's my sister.
Faye was like, you will not cry? No, I was crying. I was crying at the airport. And then I was like, don't worry, I'm okay. She said, Daddy's coming. Don't cry. So I cried, and then the reality just dawned on me that, wow, he's gone.
I'm not gone.
Oh God. He has traveled.
Okay.
Like, he has traveled, and I won't be seeing him physically. Everything now has to be virtual. So it wasn't really easy, to adapt to. But then, it is what it is.
If you don't know the wife or the person you are dating, if you don't know the character of the person you are dating, don't do long distance.
Nah.
Long distance is very tricky. When I came, I had thoughts. Should I just stop this relationship? Should I? And that's the essence of accountability. We are going to talk about accountability in another video. The need for accountability in a long distance relationship. Because it's very important. It was those accountability partners that kept me. Because there were times I already said, this is it. I'm not doing again. Let us just go. Because people will be people, and women will be women.
And you can't compare chatting with talking.
Anytime we have issues and we are chatting, she will be reading it in a angry tone. I will be reading it in my angry tone. And meanwhile, I may just be saying that, oh, okay, just calm down. You say, what do you mean to calm down? But if we're seen physically, there'll be okay. Even if we're seeing one vex, it's just about getting angry and talk. Just talk. But when you're chatting, somebody is reading in their own voice. I remember one time, I said, "This is it. This is the. How did I even say it?
I can't remember, boy.
You say I'm not. This
like
is. I need a break from something like this." She just said, "No problem."
Even though the no problem was not really from my aunt.
She said no problem. When I saw the no problem, I like, wow. So I said no problem. Make all of us they go out of our house. Because you cannot read people through chats. You cannot. And if somebody is not loyal, they can be cheating on you. Long distance is just chats. It's what they show you that you will see. Do you understand? So not everybody can do long distance. If you don't trust the person, trust. And when I say trust, I mean that the person has to fear God. If the person does not fear God, it won't work. It won't work. It takes a lot of intentionality, a lot of sleep. I will have work 6 a.m. I will have to wake up 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. the next day. We will talk till like 3 or 4. Can you eat sacrifice?
It's not even. There was even a day in school. I was on a call with him, and someone like my floor mate went downstairs to get something. I was on the call, and then she came back. She still met me on the call, and she said something. She said, "I hope the person you are talking to is worth it." I say, "Okay."
Because it's a lot.
It's a lot of sacrifice.
It's a lot. You can't be spending 4 hours on a call with somebody that is not worth it. You can't be spending 4 hours on a call not knowing your direction. Don't waste time with somebody that you know you are not going anywhere with.
There is no direction.
Exactly. Don't waste time.
No destination.
And make sure that the relationship before you leave has been established.
The foundation has been established.
So that everybody knows that okay, this is where we are going. Don't enter the relationship. Say, let us see how it goes. If it goes, it goes.
Oh, goes.
No, enter a relationship. Let's see how it goes. No, make sure that everybody knows that we are getting married. Everybody knows that this is our direction. So that when we are journeying through the orders of life, we'll be able to journey together with the confidence that we will do this together. With the confidence that we will get through this. And if it's not going to work anyway, it's still not going to work. But you will know that you have tried. Do you understand? So
and sorry,
okay, go on.
There was something he did. You see, it's very good to have someone who is intentional about what you have and where you are headed to, because when we just started, it was just within 2 months, and he was already planning to travel at that time. So he said he wanted to come and meet my mom. I was like, calm down, we just started. Why will you just? It's not like we are getting married now. So why? But then he already saw that it was needed. It was really a necessity for him to lay that foundation and to make sure that people around us are aware that there is something going on. So that also was able to, hold us strong, to be able to, carry on with the relationship even when he traveled. So it's really important that if you know that you are headed somewhere, you should be able to. That foundation must be very solid right from the start. You must be intentional about laying that foundation.
Honestly, shout out to the Evangelist as well. We're going to talk about, like I said, we're going to talk about the reason or the important nature of accountability in relationships. Because if I knew that if I left without any connection to anybody, it's just a matter of telling her that I'm not doing again.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Nobody to
But if I am accountable to a network of people, my head will, even if I want to say I'm not doing again, I'll think of how I will tell this person, how I will tell that person, how I will tell this person, and make sure that the person that I'm doing that connection for is somebody that is worth it. Yeah. Don't just go and tie yourself down to what is not good for you. But when you know that, okay, this is the person I want to settle down with, and you do all those I told her I wanted to see her mom. The reason was not because I just wanted to see her mom. The reason was because it will not be easy for me to say I'm not doing again. Yes, that was the reason for me. It will not be easy. I didn't want it to be easy to say I'm not doing again. Oh, I'm not doing again. No. I didn't want it to just be easy. Even though I said it, I know I did not mean it. Because I only told her. I've not told her mom. You understand? I only told her. I've not told our friends that knew about it. So, I mean, that was the idea for me. So, stay very, very intentional about your relationship. If you have a relationship, especially when it's long distance, be very intentional. Be very sure that you want to settle down with that person, and then embrace accountability. We'll talk about accountability in the next video. All right, that's all about it, guys. What I think we'll still there are some things that we'll still on flesh in our long distance, because we just spoke about, I mean, the whole thing, the surface. But we're going to talk about little things that we might have omitted. You know, we don't want the video to be too long, and so thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, guys. See you in our next video.
Bye bye.